said, I'm just causing great popcorn. That's
Causing
all
trouble.
I'm doing.
Great popcorn trouble, causing a party here with Farmer Jon's. Back to what brought you to the dance here, buddy. 12 of the 3.5-ounce bags of microwavable, virtually hulless popcorn. I was on with you the other day. We had the pre-pop bags, we had the caramel corn, the whole, that's fantastic. But man, oh man, this is what made you famous on QVC.
Yeah, absolutely. And this, you know, these are 3 of my personal favorite flavors. First of all, the movie theater, you know, that's what we started with, Rick, 7 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it was. It's that movie theater butter flavor popped fresh in your home.
Great to have you here, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you got 12 of these. Come on over here. I'll go through the choices of what you have. Because you can get right now the movie theater butter, right? Love.
Yep.
12 of them.
12.
You want to step up? Extreme butter. You can get the extreme butter. Yeah. 12. You can get the kettle corn, a little bit sweeter,
A little
correct?
sweet and salty, yep.
Right? Or now I got some variety here. I've got 4, 4, and 4.
That's my recommendations. You try the one you like, you'll know what you want for the future.
Okay. Now, as you take these out, you then put them in the microwave.
Yeah, they all...
In a couple of minutes. There's a lot of microwave popcorn out there, right?
Yeah.
But what's the difference when it comes to Farmer Jon's?
It's all about the virtually hulless kernel, the hybrid kernel that John and his family have been growing in Breda, Iowa since 1941 when his grandfather started this company. It has a very thin outer shell grown right there in those fields. Those fields are where John was born, where he was raised, where he lives and works to this day, growing this virtually hybrid kernel, making sure that when you pop this popcorn, you don't get those little pieces stuck in your teeth.
No need to go to the dentist afterward.
No,
don't need to floss, right?
Absolutely.
Get the Sonicare flosser out.
Absolutely.
And that is a process that is took time to get, right?
Yes.
That breeding process.
Absolutely. Like I said,
Doesn't happen overnight.
No, John's grandfather started the process, like I said, back in 1941. And you're going to see how it works when it's in your microwave. It's grown so that this outer shell, the hull of the popcorn, is so thin. You see right here, Rick, during that popping process, the water inside that kernel actually heats up and makes that kernel explode. If I was to show you a traditional kernel, you would see that it butterflies open and stays intact, and that's the piece that gets stuck in your teeth.
Right.
Ours is so thin because of the way John and his family grow it that it virtually shatters. Doesn't get stuck in your teeth, not in your neck, your throat, or your stomach.
This is one time where it's on auto delivery as well, every 60 days for 1 full year. You can delay a shipment, cancel a shipment at any time. All right, back to the flavors.
Yes.
All right, where do you want to start with the flavors?
Well, let's start with movie theater because that's what we started with here on QVC, the first flavor we ever brought. It's the perfect amount of butter, perfect amount of salt. You're getting these big, beautiful blooms of popcorn that you're gonna pop fresh in your microwave at home. Like I said, virtually hulless, fresh from our farm. You don't know, if you buy popcorn somewhere else, you don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
You don't know how long it's been sitting on that grocery store shelf. You don't know if it was in a warehouse somewhere.
I want to go to the great state of Iowa to get my popcorn.
Absolutely.
The other thing is that you have fewer unpopped kernels whenever I pop your popcorn. Not guaranteed, but I don't see the unpopped kernels. Why is that?
It's because of the sorting process that John does back at the farm. So when he takes the corn out of the field, it goes through a 3-step sorting process. So here it is, the fields right here where the corn is grown and harvested. Then you're gonna see that it goes into the barn right here. See that sorting process?
Yeah.
That's separating the good kernels from the kernels that may or may not pop during the process. He checks it for size, for water clarity, for moisture, for color, to make sure that just like you're gonna see right here, Rick, I'm popping a fresh bag out of the microwave right now. Watch it, this is our extreme.
So this is the next one. So you got the movie theater,
Yep.
which has, it's a butter popcorn.
Yes, that's
But if that's not enough for you,
this is the extreme. And I'm gonna show you the inside of the bag here. All the kernels, you saw me pour it live right here on
live.
Look at this.
That's great.
No kernels, nothing in there unpopped. So the extreme flavor profile, we took the movie theater, we added 30% more butter, and we added buttered flavor popcorn salt to get the most extreme flavor we can possibly get in one bag.
Is there more butter or more popcorn? Is it like half and half? It's not quite half and half.
I always tell people I like popcorn with my butter, so that's the extreme.
Yeah, that tastes great.
But then my personal favorite, this is the kettle
your
corn.
favorite?
The kettle corn is my personal favorite.
That's the popcorn guy's favorite.
I have a sweet tooth, so it's a little unfair, but it's also nostalgic for me. It takes me back to the family walking at the fair, the boardwalk.
Now, are you one of those guys that also you add things to it, like you put M&Ms in there, you put chocolates, you sprinkle it with Hershey syrup or not
all
Hershey,
the time.
Chocolate syrup.
Yeah. At our house, we take Reese's Pieces and mini M&Ms and we mix it with the popcorn. We do it when it's hot out of the microwave.
I was worried about saying brand names, and you just laid out 2 of them right now. That's okay.
Yeah.
You get it. And you lay it on there. And so now the sweetness all kind of rolls into one.
Yes.
Now, if you're not sure, the combo is the way to go. And that way you get 4 and 4 and 4. One time around auto delivery. It's 42 payments of $7 and change. We got great fried chicken coming up next. Yeah. How would you sum this up to people who are newer to QVC in the last 1 minute here, Peter?
It is the freshest popcorn that we control from the ground to your table in Breda, Iowa. You know where this popcorn's coming from. It's all about the virtually hulless kernel, farm fresh, bringing it to your home.
Good to have you here, man.
Thank you, sir.
Truly, you on later today?
Yeah.
Big day, huh?
Big day.
Big foodie day.
Yep.
Hey, guess what? Some of these flavors might not be